Hi everyone, I just wanted to give a quick review on Hatchett Press's Paperworks Limited's first issue of Transformers The Definitive G1 Collection. I've just bought it, it's in the shops now, $1.99, which is a good price. Now, the first issue, interestingly, is volume 6. Now, I think I've done that for marketing purposes. This is Target 2006, which at the time when this was printed in 1986 was 20 years in the future. Now it's the past. Time travel in fiction is crazy like that. Anyhow, back to the subject. They're reprinting the comic book from 1986, and it's a fan favourite, which is why they've gone for volume 6 as their first issue. But anyhow, basically, you're buying a graphic novel that sort of size, and all the spines put together make this massive picture of like every single Transformer ever, all throwing it down. But yeah, so, and there's, if you look on the back of this bit, you can see just how many issues there. If you can count, and you've got really good eyesight, I haven't, mine's failing, there's about 80 volumes. So, and the recommended, or the regular price is going to be $9.99. So that's about, what? That can't be right. £100, £800 to get the entire collection, which is a lot. But issue 2 is only $6.99. They're going to throw in loads of freebies every so often, like key rings and wallets and blah blah. I subscribe regularly to stuff from Hatchett Press, and they always throw in loads of goodies. Like on it, you get a mug on your subscription, bookends and tins and everything. They're throwing loads of good stuff. Yeah, and you get this poster. This is a really nice poster of some original British G1 artwork there. That's really nice. I really love this painting actually. It probably looks a bit cliched and cheesy by modern day standards, but I like the fact that you can see the brush work. I can see where the artist has used airbrush, where he's used highlighters. I think that's beautiful personally, but that's just me. Anyhow, back to the issue, the actual reason why people are buying this. It's a nice black and white rendition of that cover there. And there's a little bit of history. Now, for those of you who follow the Transformers comic books, you'll know that about 10 years ago, actually, another company reproduced the Target 2006 in graphic novel form, slightly thinner, and they produced a very similar story so far. Yeah, I've read it, this one and that one, just now. It's not quite word for word, but it kind of covers, well, it covers the same material as you'd expect. That's what it is. But, you know, if you haven't already got it, this is probably well worth getting, just the first issue at least, because this is a really good story. It's printed slightly smaller than the original comic books. I can just show you there. As you can see, just a few inches smaller, and the print is brighter and slightly less detailed. If you can, I don't know how well you can see this there. So Prowl is coming up as very white there, and there's a lots of grey on him. There he's mostly white, but his face is coloured. And to bulk up the story, after the Target 2006, there's a few episodes of some of the American stories. There's also lots of filler, synopsis of the Wreckers, everyone's favourite Autobot team. There's a brief bit about Marvel UK and how they came to be printing these extra stories. that the Americans didn't get back in the 80s. There's a bit about Transformers the movie. This comic strip directly relates to the Transformers the movie. That's the animated version that came out in 1986. Oh, there's the cover gallery. This is very nice. And there you go, guys and gals, if you're watching. Transformers the Definitive G1 Collection Volume 6 is now in the shops. I'd recommend getting it, especially if you haven't already got this story. It's really good. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope it inspires you to go out and read comic books.